delighted to be here because, as Taj said, trade unions, in particular teacher trade unions, my own, the National Union of Teachers, have to be at the heart of opposing xenophobia, racism, Islamophobia and anti-Semitism. As trade unionists and as teachers, we have to say, and I am very proud to say, that immigrants, migrants are welcome in our classrooms and in our staff rooms. The contribution to the teaching of English and to education trade unionism and to the NUT made by our own Baljeet Gale, now of poster fame, the first black president of the National Union of Teachers, wasn't quite 144 years, but pretty close, I'm bound to say, has been immense. Our schools would be so much the poorer without her and without the many, many immigrants and migrant teachers and students with whom we work, like Orlando, that you'll hear from at the end of the platform a bit later. At our annual conference at Easter, we had some quite brilliant speeches. I was going to say debate, but actually it wasn't a debate because there were no speeches against, on anti-racism, on immigration, and on Islamophobia and anti-Semitism. And we recognised what we'd already said in 2013. We said, the union must defend the rights of all children and their families, regardless of immigration status, to have access to housing, welfare services, and in particular the NHS, free at the point of need. Conference condemns attempts by politicians to scapegoat immigrants, asylum seekers and refugees for the economic problems of Britain, which are the results of casino economics and a refusal to invest in public services, housing, health and education. In particular for me, of course, education, which we believe, as does our Education International, is a human and civil right and a public good, and everyone must have access to education. We want to say this year, conference reaffirms the union commitment to opposing all forms of racism and xenophobia. And can I just say at this point a word about British values? I won't tell you what Baljeet says about them, but you should go and ask her later. We teach values in our school, but if they really are worth the name of values, they are internationalist and universal values. They are certainly about valuing people and diversity and about rejecting scapegoating of immigrants. Schools must be places of safety where young people feel free and safe and able to discuss issues and worries and concerns that they have without the prevent agenda making them feel that they might be criminalised for wanting to discuss some of these ideas. A good society is a mixed and diverse society at ease with itself, not one that promotes fear of the other, whoever that may be. So, when we are promoting, on an evening like this, when we're promoting the valued place of everyone in our society, and immigrants in particular this evening, let me say that my own children are the children of an immigrant, not me, although, as we said, probably we're all immigrants at some stage, but my partner, who is very pleased and proud to be an immigrant, and that our children share two cultures. There is very little time, colleagues and friends, before the general election. And frankly, whoever wins, we need to stand together to say no to scapegoating immigrants and migrants, because we stand on the side of social justice and a good society. Thank you.